morning to all of you. Today in economics, I am going to continue the same lesson, production analysis. Learning objectives to understand the short run and long run production function. Production function. What do you mean by production function? Production function refers to the relationship among units of the factors of production, that is input, and the quantity of a good produced. According to George J. Stickler, production function is the relationship between inputs of productive services per unit of time. Here the input of productive services, that is land, labor and capital, at what time they are used, and outputs of product per unit of time. Production function expressed as quantity of output is the function of land, labor, capital and technology. The production function explained through the short run production function and the long run production function. Short run production function. This is a short period where some inputs are variable while others are fixed. Here the labor is the variable factor, all the other factors are constant. Another feature is that firms do not enter into the industry and existing firms may not leave the industry. Long run is the period all the factors of productions are variable, and the entry of new firms to the industry and the exit of existing firm from the industry. Short run production function as illustrated by the law of variable proportions. Long run production function as explained by the law of returns to scale. First, let us see short run production function, law of variable proportions. Short run production function explained through the law of variable proportions. The law of variable proportions states that as the quantity of one factor is increased, keeping the other factors fixed, the marginal product of that factor, the variable factor, will decline. Let us say that you have 10 acres of land and 1 unit of labor for production. Therefore, the land-labor ratio is 10:1. Now, if you keep the land constant but increase the units of labor to, the land-labor ratio is 5:2. Therefore, you can see the law analyzes the effects of a change in the factor ratio on the amount of output, and hence called the law of variable proportions. According to G. Stickler, as equal increments of one input are added, that is labor increasing, the inputs of other productive services being held constant, land and capital constant, beyond a certain point, the resulting increments of product, that is the labor, we increase only the variable factors will decrease. The marginal product of labor will diminish. Then the law of variable proportions based on some assumptions. Only one factor is variable while others are held constant. Here the variable factor is labor. All units of variable factor, all the labor are homogeneous, same. The product is measured in physical units because it's measured the labor. There is no change in the state of technology, and also there is no change in the price of the product. If you understand the law of variable proportion, we must know the total product, average product and the marginal product. What is total product? It refers to the total amount of commodity produced by the combination of all inputs in a given period of time. Summation of marginal product. Total product, TP means total product, MP marginal product. Then the marginal product, it is the addition or the increment made to the total product. If you increase one more variable product, that is the marginal product. When one more unit of the variable factor is employed. Then the average product, it is the result of the total product divided by the total units of the input employed. Average product equal to total product divided by the number of units employed. The law of variable proportions explained with the help of the following schedule and diagram. The number of workers is measured on x-axis, while the y-axis total product, average product and the marginal product are denoted. The diagram explains the three stages of production. Stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. Increasing stage, decreasing stage and the negative. First one, in this example, the land is fixed factor and labor is the variable factor. The table shows the different amounts of output when you apply different units of labor. The units of variable factor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you apply the units of variable factor, increase the variable factor, what is the amount of output? That is the total product, average product and the marginal product. First, the stage 1, the total product increases at an increasing rate and the marginal product also increases to that average product increases with an increasing in the units of the variable factor. Therefore, it is also called the stage of increasing return. Then the second stage, the total product continues to increase but at diminishing rate. However, the increase is positive. Further, the marginal product decreases with an increase in the number of units of the variable factor, average product also equal to MP. Then begins to diminish, hence it is called diminishing return. Then the third stage, the total product starts declining, marginal product decreases and becomes negative. Total product also continues to diminish but always greater than 0. Here the table, the variable factor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, up to 3 points, 3 variable factors, that is the stage 1. Total product and the marginal product and the average product, all the curves increasing, all the curves are increasing at an increasing rate. Then the second stage, 4th and 5th point, the total product at maximum point, marginal product reaches the 0. 4th and 5th. 6th point, the total product is reaches the maximum 18, marginal product 0. And the 6, 7, total product also declining, average product also declining. The third stage, marginal product became negative. So that when you obtain extra output on applying on extra unit of the input, then this output is either equal to or less than the output that you obtain from the previous unit. The law of variable proportions explain the output changes when you increase the number of a variable factor. Okay children, go through the textbook, learn well. Thank you.